Verizon, I had that little Wi-Fi pack for 3 years. And I was using it sparingly because at first I only had 30 gigs on it, and then now, since December, I've had 50 gigs on it a month. So I was only using it basically to upload.
Ahoy, Mark.
And then I might upload with 3 or 4 videos.
Ahoy, Michelle.
So yeah, that's what I was doing.
Just so you know what's going on, Tina is live streaming from her van, testing out that new Verizon Wi-Fi box. Anyways, the Wi-Fi box has to be plugged into an outlet. So it is plugged into an outlet in her van while she's driving. The outlet is on her battery, the Blue Eddy, the battery pack. So the battery pack is running the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. What? I am live, Holly. What do you want? God. Oh, she's reminding me at 6 o'clock I got to go live. I am. Yeah. And she wants the green screen tonight, not the blue screen. Well, it's too late for me to change it right now.
I'll be shocked. It's you.
I took it down because she said she wanted it. So I guess what she meant was she wanted it up. Well, I thought she wanted it, as in give it to her. She didn't say to do the live stream. Oh, you'll be fine, Mark. Holly will give you some pretty soon.
Apparently, just think of all the places we can go now. Yeah, just think of all the places we could go now to 2 live streams. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? I gotta get one of those good tablets, though.
All right, hang on here a second.
I should be able to use that for the live stream, and then use my phone.
Who else is here? Oh,
GPS, and also for my
and Michelle.
DoorDash.
So I'm typing.
My minivan. In my minivan working.
I told her what you.
So I wanted this stupid thing to work.
I just typed
I wanted it to be able to work. And
to Tina to tell her that I showed you guys. Oh my goodness.
do the live.
I told her we should try it, see if it works as a collaboration, but I bet I don't have enough bandwidth. Yeah, I've got 2 bars, so there might be 3 on the MiFi, but I'm considering getting that other Verizon deal that she's trying out right now. And Patsy's supposed to be getting it too. I don't know if I forgot to ask her if she got it.
How are you doing?
But it's supposed to be free for a year for seniors. That doesn't help Tina, but I don't think it's nearly as expensive as the MiFi router is, if you will. We'll see. That's all you can do is try things out and see if it works. And if it does, great. And if it don't, well, go back to what you had that did work, sort of, kind of.
Share you on my computer. Oh, thank you. I didn't get my down here so I can get this one off.
So far, the people she has on her live stream don't normally come over here, so it's all good.
I'm going to have 2 of me.
We're not stealing from one another. Oh my, that is cool, Michelle. I haven't been at Red Lobster in a long time, but I definitely like. The last time I was there, I had shrimp and lobster, and it was awesome. Ooh, what's that noise? Don't know what that is. I'm going to probably just turn it off here in a minute.
Nikki started on that around 6:15. Doors moved. Well, I'm a fourth year medical student. I knew it probably wasn't anything too serious, but I didn't have this diagnosed, and so I brought him here so that they could stop it.
Screeching.
10 minutes later, he was in major surgery. 20 minutes later, he was dead. It's his pure story. His name but public speak was grim. Because when I questioned Dr.
I gotta turn it down somehow. Oh, she's gone.
He kept changing his answer. And after the third response, he just looked.
Well, Tina, if you join us, call us. Call me, and I'll put you on speakerphone, and we can discuss what happened.
Please leave me, please.
Uh-oh, your son's in the hospital. Oh, no. Well, maybe when he was in the womb, you affected him. He's inherited your bad habits through DNA. I don't know. And it's nothing to laugh about. I hope it's not terribly serious about your son in the hospital. It seems like we have a few people to pray for, however, and we'll pray for your son. Timmy's dad, Charles, has been diagnosed with cancer. He needs prayers. Of course, we know Cookie needs prayers. He's doing chemo. And Troy, Nomadic Rat Pack, he has to go in Monday for neuropathic surgery, I believe. Anyways, it's for cancer. And somebody else. Well, James Catanese, I mean, we know that, but he's in our prayers. Somebody else. Who was it this morning? I think I wrote it down. Our prayer list. It may come down to that. Bob Pierce. Sue's husband's not feeling very well either. So a lot of people need us. We all need each other. We have to hold each other up, and hey, that's what it's about. Yeah, Sue, how is Bob? Is he feeling any better? What is it? What's going on with Bob? Oh, okay, so you're watching for trolls. Good. Tina was just on live. I was watching her on the phone. She's testing out that new Verizon. I don't know. It's a Wi-Fi router, and it has to be plugged into household voltage. Well, she's on household voltage in her van, plugged into the Blue Eddy. So it's inverting or converting the 12 volt power to 110 or 120 power, however you want to say it. And it seems to be working. She's driving around the van doing door dashing and live streaming. And for a while there, I was joking because I was the only one that noticed that she went live. I just happened to be by my phone. And we had quite the conversation going, live stream chat. I finally asked her, I said, did you set this as public? Because I was the only one there. I could get away with saying anything here now. Private chat. No, now there's more people there, or there were, but suddenly there was a bunch of screeching noises. I don't know what was causing that, but she's gone now. So hopefully we'll find out later what happened. Oh. Okay, what did Mark say? Oh. Okay, ocular stroke. Oh no. And okay, so he's in a stroke, or had a stroke. Oh, goodness. Ah, I've had 3 strokes and came through all 3 of them. I thought I was having one yesterday. So wait a minute. I can't have them. I mean, I can, but they won't last very long because the pacemaker is a built-in defibrillator. If it detects I'm having a stroke, it's going to start doing whatever it does to defib me. Yeah. Or just turn me off. Click, there, done. Nancy Drew, welcome. Yes, prayers coming, that's for sure. I didn't put in that banner thing. Well, I'm going to do it anyways. It doesn't really take up that much of the screen, so we might as well have it on. Speaking of the screen, let's see. Lighting better in here, maybe. Holly by Golly will be on tonight. So Timmy says the ladies down there in Louisiana, last time that Holly was on, they were throwing things at the TV screens. They don't want Holly. They want me. I don't know why. It's because I'm half naked. What's the deal? We don't want Holly going without a shirt. That would get us thrown off. I guess the ladies down there at the nursing home don't care for Holly's humor. I don't know why. And I'm not even telling jokes. I leave that up to Mark and Carl, Papa Drew. So, some of you knew what I was going to do this afternoon. Well, some of that happened and some of it did not. I got talking on social media, Facebook, and in my telephone chat thing. Anyways, Ringo and Czar, we have decided tomorrow at 1 o'clock. By the time 1:30 rolls around, we should be on the water here at Camp Lake. Yes, he is bringing up his boat. And we're going fishing. Not for fish. We're going magnet fishing. And he has sideways sonar. And we're going to go look for wrecks on the bottom of Camp Lake. I know they're there. Where? Don't know. Well, maybe we'll find them. And we can test out to see if we can pull anything up with our magnets. So today I finally, liking guys without a shirt and not the ladies. I totally agree with you 100%, Reed. Back in the 60s and 70s, it was no big deal. I don't know what's happened over the years, but in the 60s and 70s, I was in many places where the women were topless. And no, I wasn't in Europe. I was right here in the United States, albeit rather secluded. Back then, the Rainbow Tribe was not associated as much with what it is considered today. Back then, the Rainbow Tribe was just a bunch of hippies living in school buses and camping along the river. That's how I became acquainted with them anyway. So, shopping at a Tractor Supply for hot wire. Got to keep the elephants in. Okay, so you're going for electric fence. And, yeah. You don't want the guinea pigs to escape. Keep the elephants in. I wanted to send you one today. I think I ended up only posting it to my main Facebook page, but it showed Captain Kirk and some other guy. Anyways, it was cow jokes. I can't remember now what it was. Something about Kirk saw a couple cows smoking a joint and something else. And the other guy said, must have been a high stakes game or something to that effect. It was funny. Huh. And thank you, Bree, for sponsoring again this show. Your ticket is right here. If somebody guesses who the winning channel is tonight, this ticket is brought to you by Bree. So therefore, the whole show was brought to you by Bree. Isn't she special? Big boys room. Okay. That's okay. Well, we miss you already, Mark. Take your time, but hurry back. She Devil is here tonight at 9 Eastern. I think we'll see her again. But anyways, Tommy River Sticks is doing a live stream at 9. So we'll have an hour in between this live stream and Tommy's River Sticks, Tommy. But Tommy and Tommy are both at the same place working on their buses. So it should be fun.
And with antidepressants, things improve. But Mickey,
Bree, better. Yeah, you're the winner. Shopping at Tractor Supply without your shirts. Skin to win. Skin to win. I love you, Bree. You're amazing. Anyway, what else is new? Oh, I stopped at the hardware store. I didn't go to Tractor Supply because we don't have one in this town. There is one in Comstock Park, which is the next town south. But I got what I needed here at the Ace Hardware, and it wasn't too terribly expensive. But I've talked about that big magnet. Bree has probably seen it. It was stuck to the side of my bus last year, and it still is. Still in the same spot on the side of the bus. It's a big, about a foot long by probably 8 inches by an inch thick magnet. I wrapped it in aluminum siding, so it's nice and smooth. It's wrapped. And now I got to drill a hole right straight through the center, and I purchased the carriage bolt, the I-beams, the washers, and the nuts, the rope, and the shank holders, so I can loop the rope through the eye hole. And I'm going to put a safety rope on it too. I'm going to put 2 ropes on it because I don't want to lose it. Not that it's expensive. It's just, it's free basically, other than that little bit of hardware I bought today, which was less than $10. Now the rope I bought was 20. I only bought 50 feet, but I bought 1 inch thick rope, poly. I think that'll last me a while. Poly is, generally speaking, waterproof. It wouldn't have mattered, but hemp is a hell of a lot more expensive. Anyway, that's what I'll be using tomorrow. I'm going to put it all together in the morning. Only take me, I'm going to drill a 1/2-inch hole and then do some bolting and crimping. Michelle wants clues. What do you call a hippie's life? Mississippi. I gotcha. So how do you spell Mississippi? It's M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, P-P-I. I think I said that right. Yeah. M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, P-P-I. Michelle's still waiting for clues. Well, here's one. That is Glacier National Park. This channel has been to Great Glacier National Park not that long ago. What else have we got? Okay. This is a scene from a train, a steam train that the channel rode. And that's a clue. What can I say? You're going to guess the winner again. I wouldn't doubt that you would, Bree. You have a flair for it. Jeffrey Simpkins smiled probably at that thing I sent him. I sent it to a few of you, possibly, about, it shows a picture of I think it looks like about a 68 Corvette body. And it's been sanded on, you can tell. And the title is, I've been sanding on this thing for weeks, and I still haven't gotten down to bare metal. Ron Sees America is a guess. Ron has seen America. And he still keeps seeing it. And that isn't a bad guess because he does qualify as full-time, as far as I know, still single, or solo, if you will. RVer. Yeah. Fits all the clues that I did not tell you yet, Michelle, but there I just did. Male, solo, full-time, traveler. As according to Linda, he's seen grass and steam trains. What was that? That was a big ding, but I don't see anything. Maybe it was Jeffrey's thing that popped up. Jeffrey Simpkins is his name, but he's the Cincy Plasma Tech. But I'm hoping him and Todd Johnson will get to meet, since Todd is in Cincinnati donating platelets for his older sister. She has a rare form of blood cancer. Mellow Nomadic Adventures, another good guess. How is it spelled here? I like it. That is a very good guess, Bree, but it's not Marshall. Nancy Hawkins is aboard. Welcome aboard, Nancy. Glad to have you here. Georgianne Rose is also jumping in. So, hey, we're batting 1,000 now. We're getting there. I don't know what other clues. Okay. Solo, male, full-time, has seen grass and steam trains. And scenery from the steam train. I don't know. There was a clue in this morning's title. The noontime show, there was a clue right in the title. Mark is thinking it might be Badge. Well, last I checked, Ellie isn't letting Badge be single again. She's hanging on to him real tight. And then Bree is guessing Wanna Wander. I don't know Wanna Wander's channel very well, so I can't relate if the clues fit. But no, it's not Wanna Wander. Unless you're referring to yourself as wanting to go wandering. Explore. You're at Tractor Supply Company. Do like I did. Well, I don't know if you want to, but last year when I went to Tractor Supply Company, I went there to pick up chicks. And the Holiday Inn was right next door. Cedar Springs. Yeah, the Tractor Supply in Comstock Park is closer, but the Tractor Supply in Cedar Springs is the one with the Holiday Inn right next door. So I think it's a great place to pick up chicks. Oh, you don't pay attention to details. Yeah, CW, you just don't know that for a fact. You know you retain more than you think you do. We all do. I learned this years and years and years ago, and I found it to be true. Even when you're not, you think, yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm just riding along in the car. Da, 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 da. But your eyes, your ears, your senses remember every second. It's all being recorded. Why? I don't know. I guess just the way our bodies are made. Is it useful? Probably not at the moment. Did you ever have deja vu? I've seen that before. Yeah, you probably did in your peripheral vision as you're driving down a street. And you saw something out of the corner of your eye. You didn't even remember seeing it at the time because you were focused elsewhere. You were focused on your destination, or you were focused on the price of tea in China. You didn't see Bigfoot off to the side. But then you had deja vu one day. You said, I've seen Bigfoot. I've seen him before. You've probably seen him many times. He lives down there off of Knapp Street. Georgia. We know. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, you could be the next trivia queen. Hey, people play trivia all the time for money. We might play it here someday for money, for a chance. You know, if we ever get around to celebrating my 10,000, I keep delaying on the 1,000 party. Now I'm thinking, well, we'll party hardy when we get to be monetized. We need a lot of hours for that. But, you know, the hours are picking up. Not that those 2 shorts I put out are helping, but I was surprised at how many views they got. And I suppose they help in a small, tiny way as far as approaching monetization. Now, the last I checked, my monetization, you know, you need 4,000 hours, watch hours in 1 year. I was at 2,700 hours price. So I need about another 1,300 hours of watch time. You're so full of shrimp. Oh, shrimp. I thought I saw the SH. Yeah, never mind. Diarrhea Awareness Week. It runs until Friday. I love it. Nancy, you come up. Mark, what do you think? Should we let Nancy take over? She's got you and Carl beat tonight. Of course, it's not hard to beat Carl. He's not here. He must still be at work. What is it, 6:30? He might be still at work. James, welcome aboard. No, it's not New Horizons, because that would be a couple. This is a single male, solo, full-time, has 1 pet. You're full of that too. I am definitely. Well, a couple hours ago, not maybe quite as much. And then, of course, Hang on. What? 10 minutes for what? Oh, I thought you meant using the toilet. We were just talking about using the toilet. Well, Nancy Drew says it's National Diarrhea Week. It runs until Friday. So, like, Linda Barker, welcome aboard. Oh, and James, if the kids wake you up in the morning, you don't have your shit together. Okay. Okay. I know. I got to put Nancy's up. I'm going to put Nancy's up. Nancy Drew rules. Yes, she does. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Runs until Friday. Yes, we're putting that up. Oh, man. So that's what I did this afternoon. I bought the parts to finish putting together the magnet. I've got 50 feet of rope. I thought about 100 feet, but I'm going to start with 50. And then in the trunk of the car, not the trunk, in the toolbox on the back of La Fortuna, there should be another 50 feet of rope, but I'm going to use that as a safety rope in case the other ones should happen to come loose. I'm going to try out those hook fasteners and see if that will work. Eventually, I may try to do those. I don't know what they're called, but on the inside. Okay, let's pretend that this is the rope. Okay, and it's tied around. Okay, we're tying this around my finger. Well, as it turns, I better not show that. As it turns, there is friction there. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it. But anyways, there's, I don't know what the part is called, but it's like a half moon spoon shaped, and it fits the rope. And because it's metal, so now you got metal against metal. Well, that's going to last a lot longer than just plain rope rubbing against metal. Your in-laws don't buy your products. You're an embarrassment to salespeople. Okay. James is guessing Dave's RV life. Wow, that is very, very close answer because it fits the clues, which is male, has a pet, full time, travels all the time, has seen grass and mountains and ridden on trains, steam trains, That's a very good guess, and it's incorrect. So, but it fits the clues. It really does fits the clues. She's practicing.
Do you believe Miss Lanyard lost it?
Over and over again. So I'm ready for tomorrow as far as putting that magnet together, and first thing in the morning. Ringo's going to be here by about 1, and we're going to get his boat launched. I'm going to have to go down. I checked it out where the street dumps into the river, into the lake. For some reason, there's a bunch of brush in the way. Looks like, Dennis is going to burn a pile of brush right there, which he has before. No law says he can't. But I believe that's where we'll back Ringo's boat down and launch it from there. or, you know, it's a little bit quicker drop off at the boat launch. We can go over there as well. But he's going to come here first, and then we'll scope it out. So then our plans are to use his sonar and to use our magnets, and we're going to explore Camp Lake for wrecks and see what we might pick up off the bottom. But he's got side sonar. They found a up at Brown Lake, which is north of me, up by Newaygo. They found a IROC Z that went in the drink back in the 70s. I don't think they've retrieved it, but they did find it. So his equipment works for finding things underwater. So we're going to compete with the History Channel and see if the city of Atlantis is in Camp Lake. What? You don't think I'm serious? You're right, I'm not. Carl's here finally. Did you trip over Jeff? Damn it, I meant to put Jeff's picture up on here. Sorry I didn't get to it. Got busy doing other stuff. But Jeff is a big croc. He's monsters. As you can see, Carl, Nancy kind of, if we had a competition tonight, I think Nancy would have won it because I love this one. And Mark's been kind of quiet. He's had a couple. If you scroll up, you'll see it. Oh, Bria's back. She wants to know if it's Boondocking Charlie. Now, I know who Boondocking Charlie is, and that's an extremely excellent guess. You know, Bree is right. She could win again, whether she's wearing a shirt at Tractor Supply or not. But it's not Boondocking Charlie. We have featured him before, by the way. Brooks Lake in Newaygo. Okay, I don't know. We'd have to ask Ringo. He might stop in, Carol. It could be Brooks Lake. Brown Lake, now that I think about it, is right there on the county line between Kent County and Newaygo County. You know where the up north store is? 22 Mile? Okay, if you go take Algoma north and then you turn west on 22 Mile, and then it turns and becomes Cypress, which is Newaygo County Road. But just right across from the up north store, if you turn west again, you can go to Trevor's house where I sold Benet, the big Ford truck I had, that flatbed. Well, Benet lives there at Trevor's house, and they overlook Brown Lake. It's a pretty small lake. Now, Brooks Lake is a pretty big size lake. Who knows? I know they were up there somewhere. I don't know if it was at Brown Lake or if it was at Brooks Lake. But they were searching for an IROC Z that some drunk, whatever reason, there's an IROC Z in the lake. And it's back from the 70s. It'd be worth retrieving. But he was able to find it with his sonar equipment. Side sonar. I believe it's, you know, kind of like you see on History Channel where they drag it behind another boat or a boat. It's underwater, but it's being dragged. Bruce Van Life Jr. Bruce Van Life Jr. Bruce Van Life Jr. I don't have a clue as to who you're talking about, Bree. Does he wear a shirt? I just don't know. Bruce Van Life Jr. All I can think is the Incredible Hulk in junior size. Now, whatever channel that is definitely wrong. Because I've never heard of that channel. Nobody needs me to yet daily. Nobody cares. I'm trying to figure out which day to do this. Maybe Thursdays. You know, it's always an adjustment, Carl. I started out with live streams. I was on, I think, maybe a half an hour when I first started. And then, got brave and started staying on an hour. Then I started doing the nighttime show. And I was Nomadic Hippie used to introduce me. That's Rick, Nomadic Hippie. And then he decided that he couldn't stay on as long as he was. So I gained a half an hour. And then after a while, he decided he couldn't do Saturday nights whatsoever. So I took over an hour and a half, and now it's expanded to 2 hours on most nights, especially when Holly's with me. It turned into 2 hours. Wednesday night easily turned into 2 hours because we do 2 scratch offs. At noon show, I was on an extra half hour because we got to yakking. Yes, I bet you do know the channel, Bree. In fact, I would be totally surprised if there's anybody here that does not know this channel. This is a famous channel. It's a little bit bigger channel than we're used to having here. Not super huge, but, let's just say approximately 4 times larger than what we normally have. Ringo's here. Welcome aboard. I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing. I was just talking about using your sonar. Carol was wondering what lake you were exploring a couple weeks ago. Was it Brooks Lake up in Nuevo? Oh. How much you want to bet? Come on, Mark. You know a lot more channels than I probably know. You've been on YouTube for a while. No, it's not Carl. Sorry, Bree. Besides, we featured Carl before so far. Yeah. Kyle at Ringo and Czar. Thank you. I managed to forget that. To me, it's Ringo. Nate wants to know what are the hints. Okay, the channel has seen grass and mountains and Glacier National Park and steam trains and has ridden steam trains too high up the hills. Single male traveler, full-time RVer, amongst other things, has a penchant for some oddities, if you will. But then on the other hand, it doesn't have to be totally odd. 2 minutes. And Nate, before I forget, I got an email from you and I tried to reply on my phone and it won't let me. So later on tonight, I will go on this computer right here and go into Gmail and see if I can, I typed out this long thing and now it shows a draft, but it won't let me send the draft. Well, it's not super long, but it just basically says I'm agreeing with what you and Kobe are coming up with for our Upper Peninsula kayaking trip. I don't know about the log thing. You'll have to clue me in on that. But the dates sound like they will work for me. But at any rate, whatever dates you set, as long as it's maybe a month in advance, I can make dates work. You know, I can make my work schedule anything I want it to be. If I bring somebody with me, which I think I will be, I think they can as well. We'll get it worked out. And wetsuits are in order, it sounds like. Yeah, he has a pet. He does not own a steam train breed, but he's been on one a couple times, actually. Thank you, Nate. No, it's not Land Cloud Adventures, Mark. We have featured Nate before. Not as good as we should, but we did feature him. Can't be Dave. He already is featured. That's right. Correct. Clear Lake, Spring Lake at Division and 20 Mile. The Rogue River Recreation Area. Okay, Carol, you got it? I did know it was somewhere up that direction, but Clear Lake and Spring Lake, I couldn't remember the names of the lakes. I know there's smaller lakes, kind of like Brown Lake is. You know, they're not as big as Camp Lake or Brooks Lake by any means, but you know, they're probably 20-acre lakes in their own right.
I'm here.
Nanny Van Halen. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, please, it could be you incognito. Let me put something up here. Well, this picture's good. I'm going to hide the comments. And then, I know you're here. I'm trying to set this up. There. All right, please give a warm welcome. Let me scroll this down for her. Okay, and I'll be back. Here comes Holly, by golly. Oh.
Make sure I'm not caught. Turn this off.
Turn what off?
Hey. Oh my God, it's burning up.
I was cold.
Burning up out here.
The center button right there.
I don't care. Shut the damn thing off. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh boy, my head looks small. Why does my head look so dang small? Ooh, I'm burning up. Man, oh man, oh man. Phew. Oh. Damn, this is all crooked. Hey, Dirk Tenna. Hi, how you doing? Michigan Carol S. Hi. Hitch Up a Toe. Hi. Land Cloud Adventures. Hi. Nancy Drew. How you doing, baby? Carl H. Hi. Linda Barker. Hi. Right. Dirk Tenna. Thank you for coming. He says, hello, Linda Barker. Lucky Dog Productions. Hi. Nice to see you. All right. Now. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. All right. I am Holly by golly, here with your weekly laugh report. Excuse me, I got my hair cut, but it got cut too short. There. Hey, Georgianne Rose, how you doing, baby? All right. I'm glad that you all joined me. Linda Barker, Nancy Drew, Georgianne Rose, Drink Pina Grigio, and complain about me. Oh, I got a burp stuck. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Oh, excuse me. That felt real good. Ha ha, yep, Carl. Nancy Drew says, hey, TGIF. All right. I'm glad you're listening while fixing a fence. Oh, my head a little bit too short this time, I think. Boy, I'm getting delayed reactions here. Anyway, should I start right in? Oh, speaking of which, Nancy Drew, is if you're still working on that ham and turkey from Easter, that'll definitely give you the runs. Carl, we complain about you, Georgianne Rose says. Oh, Carl H., the hermit with the Wi-Fi. How you doing? All right. Let me start out with, I got a bunch of news for you today. And so let's get started here, okay? The president was calling out to the space station, but instead of dialing the space station to ask about how the new mechanical arm was working, he accidentally called the Dr. Ruth's radio show. And when he asked about the mechanical arm, she replied, if it works, go with it. Hi, Bernae, Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds. Hey, are you there? I didn't see her coming up there. Anyway, some more news for you. You know how we always have Easter egg hunts on Easter? Well, in Hollywood, they roll egg McMuffins down the Alabaster Hill. Okay. Carl H. says, Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds, you look like a clear liquor kid. Well done. Georgianne Rose, Carl, I wasn't kidding, she says. All right. Well, last year, the New York Yankees won 9 games in a row, right? And the closest that the LA Dodgers got to it was that their second baseman was caught 8 times on camera scratching himself. Georgianne Rose, I knew you were. We're in love. We can kid each other like that. Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Wind says, Carol, if Michigan. Georgianne Rose then says, Carl, ha ha ha. Okay. Well, in Los Angeles, they have what they call a smog alert system, right? They got these smogologists that check it daily. And they do lights or sirens and that to let you know how smoggy it is outside. Well, anyway, there are 3 stages. In the first stage, your eyes get watery. In the second stage, you cough and you wheeze. And the third stage, they melt your Skechers. Who wants to make fun of the hermit with the Wi-Fi? I have been here 364 days in a row. I like making fun of him too. He tries to bust in and tell jokes on my time. More news. They put Proposition G on the ballot. Well, Proposition G was to prevent paramedics from giving roadside enemas. Well, now they have to get court approval because it passed. They cannot do an roadside enema without prior court approval. Carol of Michigan. I meant, like, oh my God. Okay. Geraldo was arrested again. This time it was for breaking into a Valley girl's head. He claims that he found nothing. You know, it was pretty gloomy today. You wonder how gloomy it was? Well, let me tell you. It was so gloomy that even Carl Molden was saying, who cares what's in your wallet? Miss Holly, I have been in the extreme Everglades for 364 days in a row. That is more than anyone beyond my general manager. Hey, look for a Jamie Cole. She'd be 23 years old. Wait a minute. Let me count back. No, she'd be 22 years old, going on 23. No, wait a minute. 99 to 23. Yeah, she'd be 23 years old. That would be my daughter. She lives way down there somewhere. Captain Jack Scrapper's on. Carol, did you hear about the new Dutch wine? Spelled W-H-I-N-E. Captain Jack Scrapper, tomorrow is 1 year of isolation. Oh my God. Well, it's about time to come out of it, ain't it? Carol? Carol S. Michigan. No, what is the Dutch wine, Jack?
Typing.
My Jamie is spelled different. It's Jaimie. I wouldn't say she's there, but she's down south of Miami somewhere. If you find her, tell her to call her mom. And that her mom loves her. Captain Jack Scrapper says, Carl, that's amazing. You know, Carl, it's illegal in some states. Oh, Carl H. says to Captain Jack Scrapper, I may do a live stream tomorrow. Captain Jack, Holly by golly time? No, Captain Jack, you better butt out. I want to go on with my weekly laugh report. And here goes. What do you call a Yugo that has 1,000 miles on it? An overachiever. Here's some more news for you folks. Captain Jack Scrapper says, Carol, I want to go to Ross's 5. Okay, in the news, it is Donald Duck's 70th birthday today. And looking at his picture, he had varicose beak and a toupee tail. And, well, he announced also that he wants to get a sex change into a swan. And Nancy Drew, that's right, Holly. Thank you, Nancy. Well, I got my dog fixed. He's a cat now. He used to be a Great Dane. Now he scares all the dogs in the neighborhood, as well as all the cats. All right, I've got some more news for you guys. When Howard Hughes died, well, it was found out that he was the owner of the Spruce Goose, and he willed it to the LA Harbor Patrol, but they didn't want it, so they put it up for sale. And the only one that made an offer Oh boy. I have to come back to that one. I didn't finish the news on that one. Jack, hand me that other piece of paper. It's on top of my pile in front of. Yeah. I have to cheat on this one, guys. Okay, now I can go back to the news about Howard Hughes. He died. And I didn't know that he owned a spruce goose. But he did. And he willed it to the LA Harbor Patrol. But they didn't want it, so they put it for sale. And there was only one person that made an offer on it, and that was Marlon Perkins. And then they asked him what he wanted it for. He said so he could feed 600 dinner guests. They laughed at him and asked, what 600 people who would want to eat on that? He replied, not people, beavers. William Brody. Hello, William Brody. How you doing, buddy? It is great that you're here. Thank you. Come back every week. I got more jokes. You know, it is the 810th anniversary of Genghis Khan's death. Oh, excuse me. I'm thirsty. A minute. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Michigan Carol asks, how are you doing? She says to say, hi, William Brody. Okay, it is the 810th anniversary of Genghis Khan's death. So in honor of that, let's go out and rape, pillage, and holler tonight. You know that Passover and Easter have just passed, right? Well, and to me, that's the Lord coming back. And to me, that also means to me that he's another year older. So I have some older jokes for you once again. We have to give Nana a shout out on her birthday because she needs to hear it. Hey, Carl, having a beer, William Brody says. Okay, well, some dream of having 3-tier cakes, right? Others bake it to a reality. I know. Nancy Drew. Carl, oh my God. Okay. Grandma was at a party for 80 seconds. It was, after all, her 82nd birthday. Grandpa walked into a bar. That's because someone left the door open. Hello, Hitch, Michigan, Nancy, Linda, and everyone. Hey, William Brody. This is Holly by golly as well. And I do believe that Captain Jack's still listening in. Okay. You know what? Your grandma is so old. She went to an antique store and they put a price tag on her. Okay, now I got some really awesome ones for you guys. I wish my lips on this screen were moving along with how I was talking, because it don't seem to be. Is anybody listening to me? You're all talking between everybody. Brody, yay, she says with a smile. Hey, Holly, wow, good to see you. Thank you, William. Brody. Excuse me. That felt good. You know you're getting old when you see valet parking you use valet parking to avoid losing your car. You're getting old when everything hurts and what doesn't work. Oh yeah, I understand, Michigan Carol S. You're listening, but it's hard to shut us up. All right. Ha ha, we heart you. I heart you too. Hey, Dirk Tenoff, yay! Thank you for joining us. Thank you. You're getting old when the gleam in your eyes is from the sun hitting your bifocals. You're getting old when your little black book contains only names that end in MD. Hand pink waving. Oh, Captain Jack Scrapper says your vet is awesome. One more time, I spent in isolation, and I'm still trying to find myself. Nobody can find me. This is so much fun. Yeah, let's flash her some hearts to show her how we feel. Thank you, Michigan Carol S. You're getting old when your children begin to look middle-aged. You're getting old when you reach the top of the ladder and find out you leaned it against the wrong wall. Oh, thank you, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, I feel the love. You're getting old when sex is a faint memory. That's a good one, Hitch Up and Toe. All right, are you taking Carl's place now? Thanks, Captain Jack. It was hard work, but fun. Wait till you see me next project car. Nobody shows me their TTs here. Man, I must be old now. Yeah, put your bifocals on, then you'll see too. You're getting old when you look forward to a dull evening. You're getting old when your favorite part of the newspaper is 20 years ago today. You're getting old when you're turning out the lights for economic, not romantic reasons. Thank you, Linda. I love you too. I love all you guys too. Adjust reading glasses and said, okay, Holly. All right. There, see? Now you saw him, Carl H. Okay. You're getting old when you sit in your rocking chair and you can't get it going. You're getting old when your memory is shorter than your complaining, and your complaining lasts longer. You know you're getting old when you're walking around wondering what mostly about what you forgot. You know you're getting old when you you're the life of the party if it lasts until 8 o'clock. All right. TGIF. I love you. Call me. Don't call me with the police again. Carl H says that. Bree's leaving. Aw. Bye, Bree. See you soon, Bree. Thanks for sponsoring tonight. Hitch up and toll. Bye, TGIF. Aw. How come you folks are leaving me so soon? I'm almost done. You know you're getting old when you walk around mostly wondering what you're forgetting. I tried that one again. See, I'm forgetting. All right. You know you're getting old when the little gray-haired old lady that you walk across the street is your wife. You know you're getting old when you have too much room in your house and not enough room in your medicine cabinet. You know you're getting old when you're burning the midnight oil and it's only 9 p.m. Captain Jack Scrapper says, a whole flock of dolphins, methinks. William Brody says, thumbs up, everyone. Hey, I really appreciate you guys listening to me tonight. I'm sorry it wasn't up to snarf like usual. Snarf. But I had somewhat of a cold earlier this week, and my brain was all foggy, so it reflected on my jokes this week. I hope you'll forgive me. And I hope you enjoyed yourself anyway. But I'm about ready. You know you're old when you hear music at the grocery store and go, is that Led Zeppelin? Hitch up and tow. You can calculate the age of a tree by its rings. So, can you calculate the age of a man by how low his balls hang? That's a good one. I was always wondering if you can calculate the age of a person. I knew about the rings on the tree, but I was wondering if you could calculate the age of a person by the wrinkles in their skin. Like you turn your arm, you got that many, you twist your wrist, you put your wrist up, you count them all, about all your phalanges and everything. Then squint. If you counted all that, would it tell you the right age? Oh, thank you, Linda. I'll have to come up with some more. I'm glad you liked them. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you had fun. Would you have to get your kids to tie your shoes? Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too, for when you get old. It's okay. It's a reference to forgetting what you were talking about. Squirrel. Yeah, like a squirrel in the yard can't find his nuts. Linda Barker. When you get old, you let me know, darling. I am getting old, darling. But my understanding is you're older than me. Michigan, Carol S. Well, actually, Linda Barker will ask you to help her across the street, Carl. Yeah, I bet you could, Carol S. Add some more. Excuse me. That felt good. Well, people, this was Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. I will now turn the screen back over to Captain Jack Scrapper so he may continue on with his jabber or whatever you guys were talking about. I'm sure it was very important to some people. Thank you for joining me. We're getting close to that 100. We're up to 18 tonight, folks. Keep up the good work. Oh, where's the screen? There. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. Jack, all year in PP.
What?
You told me I had interesting controversial. Yes, because they're not talking.
Answer my question.
Well, yeah.
What you had going on, Jim?
That's it.
They bust Sarah and those I know that already. I've seen her record. I also noticed the Jimmy version of Sir Birthday of Jimmy.
It's Michigan. Isn't that what Led Zeppelin was singing about on the Muzak?
You really expect
I come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot stings blow. I don't know. But yeah, you know your old one. It sounds like Led Zeppelin and the Muzak. Uh-oh. I hear a delay on the phone. Let me turn that down. Yeah, when the levee breaks.
Jack, you gotta go to the store.
Not right now. I don't have to go to the damn store.
No. At 8 o'clock you do.
Why?
I can't promise to make everybody happy, but I can.
No way.
Detectives Rios and
I only got one left.
There was 4 in there. You better count again. Oh. Okay, Carl. You're yelling at me. I got to go to the store. I'm not going to the store right now. And I didn't want to go to the store later. Yeah, it's all urine, pee-pee. Oh, thank you, Dirk. Some days I can, but other days I can't. Some days are diamonds. Some days are coal. What's that like? Oh, my goodness. And the other one okay, Phil, I don't know if some of you know him. True Toy. He runs the Awesome Possum Ranch down in Graham, Texas. Awesome Possum Van Works, I think, is the name of the company. They've done van build-outs and bus build-outs, and Tina stayed there a couple times on her travels out that direction. It's about 45 miles northwest of Dallas. Anyway, it's out in the sticks. But he said he saw this airplane passed over, I think he's referring to a road, 1297, and they were dumping something. He said it was not a crop duster. It was not a normal plane that he's seen in the area forever. And then a neighbor chimed in on Facebook and said they saw it too. So then, the theories started coming about as to what were they dumping. My guess was ashes. Cremation ashes, is that possible? Then on the other hand, I don't know if you noticed that from a distance. You might. If the plane was rather low, you might notice that, but I don't know. But it brought to mind the Ode to Billy Joel song. She and Billy Joe were throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Yeah, who knows? Insomnia sharpens your math skills. You can spend all night calculating how much sleep you'll get if you're able to fall asleep right now. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Tina was on live when it came in. Yes, she was. She's testing out that new Verizon Wi-Fi modem. It's the kind you have to plug in the wall. It's almost like having a modem from the cable company. It needs power. It needs 120 volt power. So I'm wondering does it use the house antenna as an antenna? Or I mean the household circuitry as an antenna perhaps to boost the signal? I don't know. But she tried it out in her van this afternoon and it was working quite well. I mean, she's driving around. She had the new Verizon Wi-Fi modem plugged into the Blue Eddy, which is her power source. And, it can convert 12 volt power to 120 volt power. And it seemed to be working okay, but then at the end, all we could hear was this screeching noise. We do not know, I don't know where that was coming from, and I don't know if she does yet either.
This is my son Sammy.
The pee-pee tree. Yes.
How does this work?
Okay, I walk around like everything, but yeah, I understand your sock sliding on. So,
I'm so sorry. There was some confusion about Jennifer's identity, but she's not dead.
I noticed, that was kind of interesting being able to kind of participate in my own live stream from the device while Holly was on. That was kind of different. I did send a phone message, the chat thing on the phone number. I sent that to Tina to see about that screeching noise, but she didn't get back to me yet. Yeah, the cable company, what is that? Yeah, I cut cable. It's been about 3 years, maybe 4 years now. I don't miss it. Oh, wow, excuse me. Now they say yawning is actually you're just sharpening, you're waking up. What book would I bring? How to Build a Boat. Yeah, I like that. Did I tell you about the one where the two guys? No, it wasn't two guys. It's a group of guys. They went out to the rifle range, pistol range. Anyways, they stopped by on their way. And the waitress, what would you do if you were stuck in an elevator with one of those two girls? And the guy said, or which one of those girls would you like to be stuck in an elevator with? That's what he said. And the guy said, well, I'd like to be stuck in an elevator with a girl who knows how to fix elevators because I'm old, I'm tired, and I pee a lot. 100 subscribers. All right. Woohoo, William Brody.
She's dead.
I lost my coffee. Lock the doors. I know where it is. Eating my coffee. Hitting my head.
Wow, I was on a half an hour, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were. You did good.
Did you take her straight to her house?
Oh.
I took her to Newport Beach to show
At some point, I should probably read this. It's about the libraries that we pay for.
It was going to take time for us to trust her again. So I gave her some cash for a cab. And
It is interesting.
I guess I can't understand.
Excuse me. I felt good. That's a good one, Mark. They don't tell me to slow down. They just issue me a ticket. And see if I do it again. Actually, it's not been a problem lately. I don't go over 55 ever. I mean, why go 55 at a 25 anyways? It's kind of interesting how this blue screen is reacting with that sky. No, that's weird. Timmy, welcome aboard. We're batting 1,000. One thing I want to remind everybody, we'll be going off here in about a half an hour. But tonight at 9, that's 9 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if there's a thumbnail posted yet. Sue or Linda, can somebody look to see if River Styx or I think it's Old School Schoolie is his other channel. River Styx Living Outdoors or Old School Schoolie. See if he's posted an upcoming live stream thumbnail for tonight at 9 Eastern. Also, look, if maybe She Devil Adventures may have posted it, but she said this morning that it was going to be Tommy River Styx putting on a live stream. So I want us to do kind of a delayed raid on River Styx at 9, or whichever channel he's broadcasting on for his live stream at 9 Eastern. We'll do a raid. And yes, we'll put up a link. Okay, there it is. River Styx Outdoors, 9 Eastern is what Linda's saying. And we'll find the actual link to it a little closer to the end of this broadcast. She Devil don't do lives. Not yet, anyway. It's okay. Thank you, Tommy. But I bet you'll be there. You're not that far away. We are hoping you will be there because we love to see you too. All right. And you got to be there so we can tell you to give hugs to the dogs. Let's see. One is Tesla. That's the biggest one, I think. I can't remember the other two dogs' names. Oh, Timmy's got it. That's not River Styx. That's it's Carl's. So now we have Carl's link. In case any of you don't have Carl, there's the link to go to his channel. You can subscribe and all that good stuff. Show him some love. He needs it. We all need it. And we need prayers. As mentioned earlier, Timmy's dad has got the big C, and then Cookie, who isn't here tonight, he's doing chemo. Todd Johnston is donating blood platelets for his older sister who's battling a rare type of blood cancer. See, James Catnese has been diagnosed with cancer as well. I'm not sure what the treatment plans are right now. I think that was Ronald. Yep. To help reach the animals who are starving right now. So please don't hesitate. Troy, Nomadic Rat Pack, is having neuropathic surgery on Monday for
When
cancer.
you're today for just 63 cents a day.
And Bob,
There's no better
Sue's husband, hasn't been feeling well, and she may have answered my earlier question as to how he's feeling now, but I
The pain
either
of
missed it or maybe she didn't answer me. I don't know.
animals who are suffering.
Local racetrack
It's people like you
fundraiser.
who
Oh,
do
wow,
everything
that's
for them
good.
Today.
That is very cool,
So for the
Timmy.
animals who need food and kindness, please show them your heart. And
I've seen
you'll help
a calendar for retired people.
rescue an animal
Carl.
today. Go
You know,
online, call,
You know, hands
or
on the
say
clock
now.
on the wall for retired people. Damn. Hair's getting tangled up. Oh, it's supposed to be. Anyways, the clock hands pointed at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on.
That felt good. Did they hear me?
I'm sure they heard you. They know what's on TV too. Yeah, we all need prayers, every one of us. You know, I don't feel like I need anything, but yeah, I'm sure I do. We all need each other, and we all need to give through prayer the power of the prayers, which can definitely heal. No doubt. I'm going to put that up there, Brene. Yes, William, absolutely. It's going live according to his link. 9:15, River Styx. Okay, we got it. I'm going to write it down, River Styx. Because I can't actually click on the link. Won't take me there. So I just find it the old-fashioned way. 9:15. We will raid him.
Was I not supposed to know you were a character witness?
No, it's fine.
Saturday. Got it. Okay. I'll probably. Oh, he's got a premiere going right before the live. Okay. So 9 o'clock, probably. A lot of channels do this. Do the premiere and then go live after the premiere. That works. I think Tina's done that before. I have not. I haven't experimented with that yet. But I may sometime. I got this one that I really want to try out, but I have not. I've not scripted it enough yet. I want to script it more, and then I want to memorize it. And if River Styx is here, he'll know what I mean. It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of feeling it. And it's a matter of vocalizing that feeling into the repetition. I know it sounds a little, what the hell are you talking about? But River Styx will know exactly what I'm talking about. So would Jim Foster. Sonia, the RVDJ's better half, he would know. What hat do you call a woman who made up her mind? Okay. What hat do you call a woman who made up her mind?
Thank you for that, sir. We do really appreciate it. But in this,
I do not know.
You don't know anyone who.
Oh, God, Carl. Ah, thanks. I've got one, but I can't tell it here. It's politically incorrect. Has to do with who wins an argument. All right.
Listen, I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but my father has Alzheimer's. My mother's needs 15 years just trying to take care of him. So all this
Okay.
it's just, it's
That's the question we all want to know the answer to.
family is falling apart here.
Okay. Meet Jazzy. All right. Cool.
Mr. Bradley,
All right. Now we got it. Meet Jazzy.
Your sister,
Premiere, 9:09.
No, she needs best interest to let her go.
You really don't expect
Premier.
me to care about Jenny now, do you? I know how the
Meet.
boys feel about mathematics.
Jazzy.
Listen, I found her a new specialist. And he has
Is that the name of your bus, Toby?
Jenny nearly killed your father over television. She was clearly using a controlled substance when we found her.
Thank you, Carol. You caught on too.
I think you're better off letting me take care of it for the time being.
So you're gonna make sure that all the bills.
So, what's coming up besides guessing this channel that nobody's guessing? I'll change the setting.
Give me a break.
Maybe this will help. This will probably give it away. Oh, definitely. This will give it away. If Bree was here, she'd guess right now. Boom. Who's sleeping on the couch? That's a good one, too. Well, all right. I know it's not politically correct, but if the woman is always right and the man is always wrong, how do lesbians settle an argument? All right, I'm done. That wasn't, see, that was not politically correct. But on the other hand, I found it funny. I'm sorry. That girl, wasn't that Gidget? I mean, my all-time crush. Yes, they don't. Thank you, She Devil. That is a valid answer. You don't know who it is, Fairy Dust? Yes, you do. Everybody here knows this channel. There is no doubt in my mind that everybody in this room on board this crazy ship, this crazy train, knows this channel. Marvel Thomas. That was that girl, correct. It wasn't Gidget. You're correct. More than one. Masonic Guinness, sorry. Enthralled to a single woman who's clinically insane. Liquor in the distance helps. Yes.
Let's not start imagining things. Brenda, no one has heard anything. No one will hear anything because I've told you the best of
How do I give you more clues? BJ and KT. Not bad guess, except for the fact that this is a single traveler. Has been. Never was meant that way, but it's a solo traveler, has one pet. Yeah. The picture behind me is from Homestead. How about homicidal maniac, Carol? Some days with Holly, I feel like I might be becoming that. It's like, what? Like now, as soon as I get off here, I got to get dressed and go to the store. I asked her for a list earlier today. I was out. I went to the grocery store. It always happens. It's a good thing the store is still open tonight. It's Saturday night. The corner store, and that's actually the cheaper place to buy her beer than the store in town. So I can walk up to the store. I don't have to drive, although I usually do drive. COVID insanity is real.
Okay.
How about it? Could it be an excuse? See, I question that sometimes. You know, schizophrenia, bipolarism, are they okay? I'm not going to say they're not real, but is it possible that they sometimes get used as an excuse rather than a reason? There's a difference between excuses and reasons, and neither one of them are good. Both of them will get you sent to the who's gal. Sally Fields, thank you, Nancy. Why, you know, the whole flock of dolphins flew over that time because I couldn't remember Sally's name. Well. Oh. So yeah, the picture behind me is from a homestead. And the channel has been to that homestead. And no, it's not his homestead. There are a lot of channels that are starting their own homesteads. And in a manner of speaking, it could be in the works. Snake with one pet, full-timer, go to M22. No. He has been to Michigan. He's been to every state except Hawaii. Well, maybe not every state, but dang close. And to Canada, and to Mexico.
Yeah. And we still don't know who killed her or why.
Wow.
She works hard.
Nancy. Okay.
Holly Winter is
3 can play that game.
tonight at midnight on London Central.
Hey, you know, back in junior high, I'll think of the name, but it was a book about multiple personalities. It was required reading. And it was kind of a precursor to many people going into psychology, psychiatry, and social work, that type of thing. It was knowing, you know, it was about a lady who had like 27 different personalities. No, it's not Dirk. He doesn't have 27 personalities. But Dirk James, he's married. He does travel, but not to the extent that this person does. In other words, Dirk is not a full-time RVer. The joke's on him. I like that one, Mark. That pretty much sums it up. What was the name of that book? And the lady. It wasn't Sonia. Could have been. Could have been one of her names. Poor Sonia. No, we're not picking on the blue-eyed Cherokee princess right now. Nate Dogg is here somewhere. There he is. Welcome aboard. The channel clues. Adventure with Traveling Mike. Haven't we done Traveling Mike? I thought we did. No, maybe not. I know he's come on board on Wednesday show, but I don't believe we've featured him as a channel. Many Faces of Eve. That's close to the name of the book. That one came after. It'll come to me. That book was the same subject, topic matter, whatever, subject matter of schizophrenia, bipolarism, multiple personalities, The Many Faces of Eve. I remember that book. This other one was like Sarnia. It was a single name, female name.
She's taking control with her own account for college.
It's a cat. Paradise.
Make more of what's yours.
Hey guys, what the cat dragged? Hey, it's all right, fellas.
Watch this. Brene's going to win it because she knows this channel. She's probably met this channel in person.
For your boss. I believe she's expecting me. Excuse me.
This gives it away. Yeah. Dang it. And it came out around the same time that all of us were watching Psycho.
Keep your answers short and simple. Don't guess, don't argue.
You know, the Norman Bates story.
Johnson, you're about to enter a room.
The Bates Motel.
Okay, fine.
I don't know why I can't think of the name of the book.
I need to know all the facts about your relationship with Chief Pope. Please, tell me everything.
Sure, we will. That's classified.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Brene.
I met him back east. He was assistant chief to the DC police, and I was.
We all do.
With him from
And I even remember who it is.
separation.
Fascinating.
The Red Light District.
Absolutely not.
Not quite.
We're just friends.
The light is normal in this particular situation. It'll make you dizzy if you think about it. But the light is normal.
Yes, he birthday present.
Maybe if I take current comment out, this could help you. If I lean over. No, that's not helping. It's the Rolling Earth Ship, Luis. He just got a cat. That is an extremely good guess. I like Luis. I haven't watched him in a coon's age. But it's not him. Thank you, Carl. See, I had Sonia on my mind, but so I was close with the letter S for your last name. No, I'm joking. Oh, Mark. Oh, God. You know, one of my first girlfriends back when I was 16 said I had to be nice or she wouldn't let me pet her pussy. And then she introduced me to her feline cat, whatever. Pirates in the Amsterdam. Sybil is definitely the name of the book. It was required reading. Me, Kiso, and I went out. Okay, Van Life Plus, Georgianne Rose is guessing. That's also a good guess. Incorrect, but good guess. We have 12 minutes, and I've got to go to the store. I put my shoes on. I got to put a damned shirt on. They still make me wear a shirt at the store, and they know who I am. I don't get it.
phone she's got and every phone she's called. Thank you.
Why?
You're in a dirty, joking movie. Not going to say you're on here. Oh, you're not going to say it. Okay. Joking mood, but I'm not going to say. Okay. Probably good. Carl says I don't have a last name.
She's an adult.
Pirates in Amsterdam. Yeah, you know, I think that really is the channel.
Talk to my sister and then questioning her with an attorney present, you're laying the groundwork for an appeal.
All right. Maybe because you hear the truth.
Anyways, it's not them. Van Life with Gina. That's a good guess, but she happens to be female, less I kind of observed. This channel happens to be male. Been everywhere, done a lot of things. Has a love for steam trains. But it's not Dave, like you're thinking. Heck, it could be me. I have a love for steam trains. I had a steam train actually pick me up at the edge of my lawn when I lived in Hartford, Michigan. The Chessie Special stopped and picked me up. Seriously, I wish we'd had cameras. Well, I'm sure there's pictures of it somewhere. I'm sure my wife at the time took pictures. But yes, I rode the Chessie steam train and they stopped and picked me up. My wife had to chase the train and pick me up in Bangor is where we went. Not Maine, Bangor, Michigan. Bangor, Michigan. From Hartford to Bangor, I rode the Chessie steam train. Tommy's here. Tommy, we understand you have a premiere at 9:09 tonight, and then you're going live after that. You might want to expect 2 or 3 people from this channel coming over tonight, including me. Okay, Brody is guessing Pirates does Amsterdam. Wow, I'm getting lost here. Yes. Yes.
And then you talked to her, didn't you? Trying to calm her down, but you couldn't calm her down, could you?
Tommy's saying hi to everybody. No, it's not Carl's channel. We've done Carl's channel before. Crocodiles and all.
I was trying to calm her down, yes. While you're on the road.
Smokey DeVan. No, it's not him. Yes, good judgment, Timmy. Okay, so we know who it's not. So now it's a piece of simple, as Sue would call it, process of elimination. You've got a pretty good list of who is not the featured channel. So it should be just a piece of cake to blurt it out.
That's not true.
Is the person American? Well, I don't know. There's Central America, there's South America, there's Guatemala. There's Norte Americanos. Norte Americanos. That would include you and I. Yes, he is an Americano, a Norte Americano. Got it? Yeah, it's not nomadic fanatic. That's a good guess, however. An excellent guess. But no, it's not Eric.
Our lives, Jen. Lie after lie after lie.
Your 3 dogs have you as a pet. Yeah, there's Tesla. And what are the other 2 dogs? No, it's not nomadic hippie after his cat left. And I did not know his cat left. Are you kidding me? Cat left? Nancy, that's a good guess. I don't know if Kobe has a dog. Can't remember the dog's name. But no, it's not. I should know. So he just mentioned the dog to me in an email today. Your brain is smoking, Jotan. Well, anyways, it's not Kobe from Living the Dream. Eric had 2 cats now, Sloppy and Teddy. Oh, that's cute. Skippy. Okay, I remember Skippy. I had a girlfriend that had a dog named Skippy. She had 2 dogs. One was Skippy and the other one was Tippy. And they could do tricks like you would not believe. She showed them on stage at school. Put on a whole show. I mean, they jump through rings and hoops and I mean, just total circus dogs. Is it Skippy? No, it's not Skippy. I don't think there's a channel named Skippy. Tommy, does Skippy have its own channel now? Oh, yeah, I'm starting to agree with Georgianne, brain smoking. Because I can't remember who the channel is now either. I can tell you who it's not. It's not me. I've had that happen before where I was guest as a featured channel. I've never attempted that. Wouldn't that be too easy? That'd be just give away a ticket for nothing. John Wayne from Canada. Can't remember the channel name. Wayne from Canada. I'm trying to think who you're thinking of. He fits the bill from being a Norte Americano, the real bandito. But no, he's Wayne. It is not Wayne from Canada. Another 2 clues, please. Yeah, it's not Boomer. It's not Lance. Oh my goodness, Nancy, you gotta leave? Okay. Thanks for being aboard. We'll see you Wednesday, I hope. Or maybe we'll see you later this evening at River Styx. 9:09 Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. We have 21 people just for a second in the house. Our record is now 27 on board at the same time. For me, that's outstanding record. It happened, I think, last Wednesday. Nate told me. He was keeping track. Nomadic Van Man. Okay. Yeah. Now, don't know if Nomadic Van Man, as a matter of fact. So it's not him. Let me think now. What other clue could I possibly give you?
Now that's all over.
Let's try another picture.
Yes,
Somebody will remember seeing the picture. Oh, this is a very recent picture. This is probably within a month picture. Type of rig. Okay, that's pretty specific, Linda. It has 6 wheels. Does that help? 6 tires, 6 wheels and tires.
Next, 2 episodes of CSI Cyber. Later, watch Brazilian Niles at 10/9 Central.
Ricky and Barbara's channel. Well, see, it's a single. Yeah. It's a single guy in a bus with a cat. So it can't be Ricky and Barbara's because they have a Class A motorhome and they're a married couple. Jonathan. Why does that name sound familiar? Whoever Jonathan is, it's not this channel. Over the Hill. That is a good guess. And no, it's not Over the Hill. No. Sue, thank you. That is a good question. Very good question. And as far as me and the dolphins remember, and the squirrels, and the whole flock of cardinals, or the pod of cardinals, have not featured this channel before.
How long is it coming back? Because she's dead, huh?
I'm just letting time run out. If 1 minute to go. See, I can delay now having to worry about putting up a different channel. No, it's not Bill and Hillary. Yeah, the clues are: a single male owns a cat full time, has traveled everywhere, including steam trains, captains, as we all know. And that's true. Those clues are all true. No, it's not traveling with a Coleman's, James, because that would be a couple. Good clue, though, in a way, because they have a cat and they've been everywhere. Nancy's going, No, it's not Nancy's channel. Why? Because she doesn't have a channel. I love this. And I love you. Yes, you do, Tommy. I'm in a bus. I'm single. I don't have a cat. I had a dog, but unfortunately, he passed away about 3 years ago now. Box and D. Okay, the channel is a male. Last I checked, D is female. So check yourself before you blurt guesses out. Yeah, he's seen green grass. Thank you, Carol. Linda's going to be proud of you for remembering that. Outside of me and River Styx. Okay. I'll see. There's... Now, Rolling Vistas does not have their bus anymore. Besides, that's a couple. They have 2 dogs. Sea Devil has a dog with 6 wheels, yeah. And guess what? Well, she actually didn't have 6 wheels and a bus back when, but she was a featured channel. This channel is a single male, and last I checked, admiringly so, Sea Devil Adventures is definitely female. I can send the answer to Sea Devil. Oh, this is too much fun. All right, but it is 8 o'clock. We have an hour to go eat, pee. I know Carl and Kiesel already did. But we have time now to recuperate from this crazy train. And at 9:09, we are going to raid River Styx. That's right. River Styx has a premiere at 9:09, followed by a live stream. And I think it will be epic. You were already on 6 wheels? Yeah, that's right. The trailer had 2 wheels, or has 2 wheels. So, yeah, you're right. It was Tommy. Okay, mateys. Looking forward from here, besides our raiding Tommy tonight, River Styx, Wednesday night, we're still on the letter G as far as doing our thing with the guessing, or not guessing, but coming up with G words this week and sentences on the second half of the show for whoever wins the G word drawing. We are trying to, or I'm trying to draw more people in. I am advertising on Stimulus. Stimulus is a social media platform, kind of like Facebook, but it's more geared towards, artistic creativity type things. It's owned and operated by Sticker Mule. Their dream come true, and they're giving away prizes every week. And the idea is I'm trying to use that platform to not only draw people from that platform to come to my show on Wednesday evenings, where those people will have a chance to participate and be randomly drawn. And should it come true that the subscriber list grows, the watch time grows, and I actually get monetized, then we will increase the stakes. As Captain Kirk said to another captain that he saw a couple cows smoking a joint, and the other captain said, well, those are pretty high stakes. At any rate, we'll do higher denomination scratch-offs. We may do more scratch-offs. The length of the show may increase, or the length of the show may stay about the same, but maybe be broadcast twice a week. I don't know. We'll see. Some normality tonight. When did you get that? Okay, somebody just guessed. Is it Dan Van Man? No, it's not. Okay, I think I'm caught up. We will see you all at River Styx in basically an hour. Gamoot. Fair winds and smiles. And Bernie, I'll put your chip in the bowl here in a minute. May God bless. Thank you for being aboard tonight. Take care. End the broadcast.